Alright, so sometimes when a band or artist you love releases a new album, you go into it with lowered expectations, think it's going to be a little bit underwhelming, maybe more of the same. And that's kind of the feeling I had leading up to Loudness's new album, Rise to Glory. But let me jump right into it when I say that I have never been more excited to be so wrong about an album in my life. Instead of the more of the same experience I was expecting, I was met with a well-written, high-energy, well-performed, and refreshing Loudness album that you can compare to the, say, Thunder in the East and even Lightning Strike era of Loudness. Rise to Glory starts off with a nice mood-setting instrumental before slamming right into the first single, Soul on Fire, whose highly energetic vocals and fast pace will really get your head bobbing and your fingers tapping right off the bat. Next is a real speedster in I'm Still Alive. And then it goes into Go for Broke, which I would say is one of the most standout tracks on the album. It's just an anthemic rocker who has a really catchy melodic chorus that will have you trying to sing along by the end of even your first listen. It was at this point in the album I knew I was in for something special, and it was only the fourth track. The next couple tracks, Until I See the Light and The Voice, kind of coast on the momentum created by the first couple before storming right into the highly thrashy, massive Tornado. A track whose frantic pace will have you questioning, is Loudness really made up of a bunch of guys that's almost in their 60s? The absolute guitar wizardry of Akira Takasaki is on display in the next track, Kama Sutra, which is an instrumental that shows that Akira Takasaki still has just endless amounts of riffs in his head even after decades of doing this. Which leads us to Rise to Glory, the album's title track, who borrows a little bit of everything we've heard so far on the album and really delivers a solid track worthy of the album's name. And then it's into my personal favorite track on the album, Why and For Whom. Just an amazing power metal song with just really catchy vocals, melodic chorus, and it really just sticks with you. One of those tracks you just want to keep hitting replay before you even finish the whole album. The next song, No Limits, kind of just treads the water before closing out with Rain, which is just really a more doomy, kind of slow-paced vibe that really does well in closing out what has been an incredible album. Another thing about Rain is it has some of the best vocal work from frontman Minoru Nihara that I've heard from him personally in a long, long time. He does a really good job in this one. So with all that said, Rise to Glory is a complete package that can not only please longtime fans, but can be used as a good introduction to bring in new fans. And as an added bonus, the US and UK versions of the CD come packed with a bonus CD, Samahara Flight, which is just a bunch of re-recorded tracks from Loudness's past that were only previously available in Japan, so there's more incentive to buy this great album. Go do it now! So I think it's safe to say that Rise to Glory is a return to the glory days of Loudness. And with this great album, and talks of embarking on the biggest world tour they've had since the 80s, it's a great time to be a Loudness fan. Alright, thanks for watching my first ever metal review on my channel. It's kind of something I've been thinking about doing for a while, but I didn't know if I'd be any good at it, so thanks for watching this long. If you've already here, that's awesome. And if you have any tips for me to how I could possibly review an album better, maybe I left some details out or anything, leave a comment below, or hey, if you want me to review another album and you have any suggestions, throw them in there too. But anyway, yeah, thanks for sticking around this long, thanks for watching, thanks for being awesome.